Good morning, my dear students. Today I will discuss class 7 maths from class 7 maths. Okay. At first I will tell you. Today I will discuss from chapter 6. Chapter 6 is about physical changes. Number 2 is chemical changes. At first I will tell you, each and every day there are so many changes in our life or around us. Each and every time there are so many changes in our life or around us. Okay. On these changes, in the basis of science or in the basis of science applications, there are two types of, mainly divided by two type of changes. One is physical changes and second one is chemical changes. At first I will tell you, the physical, that means the external, and chemical, that means the internal of the substance, or physical, that means the internal of the substance. If the changes will be externally in the substances or into the substances, it will be the physical changes, and if it will be the internally changes, that means the substance will be changed into internally or chemically, it will be the chemical substance. That means we cannot back it again. That means at first, suppose it will be milk. If we give some acidic or acid, it will be changed into a malt. So it can't be possible to back. That means it will be the chemical changes. That means the chemical changes will be the permanently change. A physical change, that means it will be the temporary changes. That means the substance will be changes by temporarily. That means we should come back it again. Okay, come back it again. That means that suppose ice is here, by giving some heat, on that time it will be changes into a water. If we take the heat from water, on that time will be change into a ice again. That means it will be the reversible change. It will be goes back and come back it again the previous stages. It will be the physical changes. Do you understand? The changes will be reversible and the changes will be physically or the externally, and also it will be the temporarily changes. That means we can get the previous stages it again. But the chemical changes will be the temporary, permanently changes. Permanently changes or the internally changes in the substance, internally changes into another stage, or that means new substance form. Substance formed. By these chemical changes, new substance formed. New substance is formed. But the physical changes, through the physical changes, not have any new substance will be formed. Chemical changes, that means it will be the changes in permanently. We cannot back the formation or the formation substances, we cannot back it again. It will be the chemical changes, it will be the irreversible changes. Then I will tell you again, I will tell you so much more things in the physical changes. Such as changes, the substance will be changes in their shape, color, volume and density, etc. But the chemical changes, through the chemical changes, the substance will be formed into a new substance formed. That means one substance change into another substance, but we cannot back it again. Okay, so it is a temporary, not it is a permanent changes. Okay, suppose we are heating some metals, it will be changed into a previous stages, so it will be the physical changes. But rust of iron, it will be the chemical changes, because iron will be permanently changes into a rust. It cannot be possible back it again or get it again the fresh iron. So it will be the chemical changes. So these are main things today's what is the chemical changes in physical science, what is the chemical changes and what is the physical changes. You should learn the definition of physical changes and chemical changes. At first I will tell you, first you should learn the definition, which you have to learn from your text. Then example, short form of example EG. Then number 3, difference between these changes. I will give you some examples. You will detect which one is the chemical and which one is the physical changes. So these are all about today's class from science. I will revise it again. Sorry. If in the basis of science, in the basis of science application, changes will be mainly divided by 2 types, physical and chemical. What is physical changes? That means the substance will be changed into a temporarily. That means we can get it back. We can get it back again. But in the chemical changes, we cannot get it back it again the previous substance. It will be, and also it will be the temporarily changes or temporary changes. That means it not be permanent changes. Then physical changes, through the physical changes, substance will be changes their size, color, volume, density, etc. And also state, because here is state, the solidified state or solid states of water is ice, and the liquid stage of water is water. That means if we are giving some heat or melting, on that time ice will be converted into water. If we are taking heat from water, on that time it will be come back into the previous ice position or ice state. So it will be the physical changes. Chemical changes, that means substance will be changes into internally. That means by these changes new substance is formed. We cannot pack the previous substance it again. So it will be the permanent changes. Chemical changes, that means the substance will be changed into internally. That's why we cannot back the previous or first substance it again. So you should learn the definition of physical and chemical changes and give some examples and difference between physical changes and chemical changes. And also I will give you some examples. You will detect or you will identify which one is the physical and which one is the chemical changes. Thank you, my dear students. Thank you so much.